What's up guys, Sword, Let's Plays a Failure, and welcome to today's vlog, which it's a little rant, it's a mini rant, and the reason why I'm doing a little mini rant is because something's kind of bugged me that I just kind of wanted to get out of my system, and this is not video game related, it's more of TV related, so let's get started. What the hell's going on with The Walking Dead? I mean, I've been watching The Walking Dead since the second season started, and I've come to really enjoy it. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, and the idea of the zombie apocalypse and everything. I think it's pretty cool. But I don't know. I really liked the second season, and the third season was alright. I liked some of it for the most part. I didn't have a problem with it, but what really the starting of this fourth season is really starting to bug me. And the reason why it's bugging me, I have this big smile on my face because I'm kind of pissed off. What really bugs me is that the things that just don't add up. It's just there's no logic in some of their decisions that they made so far. So, the main one I have to bring up is, okay, this is a kind of a spoiler alert, So, if you really do not want to be spoiled of anything for season 4, feel free to just leave. That's it. Are they gone? Thank God, I hated those people. Bad joke attempt number 1. So, season 4 of The Walking Dead. The first thing I thought of when I saw Rick in the episode, I'm not going to do a whole analysis of the episode, so please stay here if you think that's gonna happen. No, it's not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about what pissed me off. So, Rick decides that he wants to, he's farming and everything, that's cool. But he notices this huge cluster of zombies, and the first thing I think of is, why haven't you gotten rid of them yet? They're clustering around the fence, and you have pretty weak fences. Why are they, they even acknowledge it. They say, oh, they come out in big clusters nowadays, and it's like, why not get rid of them? Yeah, they have fence cleaners, but there's 3 or 4 of them, and they only do it for about half an hour. As long as they show, it looks like they don't do it for very long, because more just keeps sweeping the deck, and it just doesn't make any sense. If it were me, and I saw this kind of at least a dozen or 2 dozen walkers trying to push at my fence, I'd kill all of them. I'd make sure they were all out of the way, because I wouldn't have to worry about them for tomorrow, when there's an even bigger cluster. But no, they decide to do it for just 5 minutes, if that, and say, alright, we're done for the day, goodbye, and they just leave. And the next morning, it's a bigger cluster. It doesn't make any sense. It's like you find a few cats at your front lawn, and you're not bothered by it, but then more keeps showing up. I'm not saying you should kill cats, but I'm saying you should call the freaking animal control or something to take care of this problem, because if you ignore it, it just gets worse, and if you address the problem very lightly, it's gonna get even more worse. It's just, really, Rick, somebody who's in charge has to think about this straight. You know what makes these walkers, these zombies so deadly? Is because they're in packs. My God, after the prison thing, they explain that the bigger they are in groups, the more horrifying they are, because they're in groups. Hordes. I know we haven't officially introduced actually we have in season 2, but it's been a while since season 2, but I'm pretty sure they would have figured out a horde is really bad, and that means a big number of zombies is really, really bad. So please, stop. Make some logic into this. If you see a bunch of zombies, you should kill them all instead of just wait until tomorrow. I'm sorry, this really pisses me off. And the only reason I'm really smiling and laughing is because I'm looking at myself in the camera and I look like an idiot right now. So, the point I'm trying to make is that this doesn't make... They don't acknowledge it. They acknowledge the clusters, yet they don't talk about, hey, we should try and get rid of all of them. I'd say, hey, we got a bunch of them right here. Let's just kill them all, burn the bodies, and then problem solved. And guess what? In episode 2, there's a cluster so big that it decides to almost topple over the fence. So congratulations, you didn't listen to my advice when I was yelling at the TV, and guess what happened? Somebody almost died. And they also did kill a bunch of pigs, because Rick, I guess he accidentally infected the pigs somehow. They don't really explain it. They just say it's some kind of disease that's been going on for a long, long time, and that this happens to pigs and soil and whatnot. And actually, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good little kind of a twist, and I liked the reason why. But I'm not going to spoil what happens, to get rid of those walkers. But I think that's also really stupid. But but it also makes sense when you watch it more, and yeah. So I guess the moral of the story for today is: if you see a bunch of zombies walking around to your house, you should probably kill them all before they start to really get big, and then you have a horde, and then it's practically impossible to get rid of all of them. I mean, how many people are in this prison? I mean, if you can get why three or four people to just do like the little stabbing? It's not that hard. I mean, I know it's hot outside because it's Georgia, but come on, that's no excuse. You should get like 10 of them up there. There, you've already got. If you can get rid of if each person can get rid of 2 zombies, at least. If you have 10 people, you can get rid of 20 of them. 20 zombies, done. That's good because that's about how many zombies are usually attacking. If around 30. So come on, This just blows my mind how stupid these people are being. And they're safe too. They have these long weapons, and they have a fence across them. And clearly, they're doing a good job at it. They just don't do it enough. So yeah, that's my little rant. Hope that didn't bother you too much. I just need to get out of my system. I don't know if anybody feels the same way that I do. If they actually gave an explanation, please let me know why they would not kill all the zombies, because that doesn't make any sense. Don't go to me about the whole they're feeding rats thing, because that still doesn't make any sense. There's still a bunch of zombies around the place. Zombies do not follow rats about a mile or half a mile away. So don't even go with that. There's got to be an actually good reason why they haven't killed all the zombies that are around the area. If they clearly have the resources and the people to do it. So, Sword, let's play the failure. Stay tuned for Monday and for the Metroid parts. Have a good weekend, guys.